So next is about actinomycetes. These actinomycetes are branching filamentous bacteria. The bacteria which exhibit the branching pattern. So called because of their resemblance to the radiating rays of sun when seen in tissue lesions. That's why they are called branching filamentous bacteria. The actis meaning ray and myx meaning fungi. So they show similarities to the fungal arrangement and to the radiating sun. So the name actinomycetes come from these two terms. So these are also coming under the bacteria. Next is Mycoplasmas. Mycoplasmas are the bacteria that are cell wall deficient. Here the bacteria doesn't possess any cell wall. And they do not possess a stable morphology because cell wall is essential for a bacteria to maintain its shape, protect it from osmotic pressure, make it rigid. If the cell wall is absent, the shape becomes unstable. So they doesn't possess a stable morphology. Here Mycoplasmas. They occur either in round form or in oval bodies and as interlacing filaments. So these are the different shapes of the bacteria. Here in the green color it is shown as spherical, that is spheres or cocci. Diplococci, streptococci, staphylococci. So each we can study. This is tetrad and this is sarcina. This orange color is rod-shaped bacilli. This can be arranged either in chains or with so much flagella or as a spore formers. Next is spirals. This is vibrio, comma shaped, and these are spirilla and spirochetes. So whole bacteria are given here. So we can study each of them. First of all, cocci or coccus. These are round or oval bacteria measuring about 0.5 to 1 micrometer in diameter. When multiplying, cocci may form pairs, chains or irregular groups. So these are oval or round bacteria. When they are divided in one plane, when the division occurs in one plane, they can either produce diplococci or streptococci. Here look, if the division is in one plane, it may occur diplococci or streptococci. These two are in which the division occur in one plane. So diplococci and streptococci arrangement gives as a result of division in one plane. And if the cocci are in pairs, they are called diplococci. If they are in chain, this is chain arrangement, so they are called streptococci. So example for diplococci is Diplococcus. It is meningococci or gonococci. An example for the cocci arranged in chains are called streptococci, and the example for the bacteria is Streptococcus pyogenes, which is responsible for causing sore throat, throat infections. Then another arrangement, if the cocci are in irregular groups or grape-like structures. Here look, this is the grape-like structure. This is called what? Staphylococci arrangement. Example for the bacteria having grape-like structure arrangement is Staphylococcus aureus. So this is Staphylococcus. So this is single coccus, cocci in pair, cocci in chain, cocci in grape-like structure. Next is division in two planes. We have discussed division in one plane. Here the division in two planes. It produces a tetrad arrangement. So if the division takes place in two planes, it causes a tetrad arrangement. Look this picture, two planes. So it might give rise to a tetrad arrangement. And that means the cocci can be arranged either in 4 or in squares of 4. And this is tetrad. Next is if the division occur in 3 planes. If the division occur in 3 planes, then the structure is called sarcina. Sarcina, that means the cocci can be arranged either in 8 or in the cubes of 8. If the division occur in random planes, it may cause Staphylococcus arrangement that I have already discussed, that is grape cluster-like arrangement. An average coccus, it is about 0.5 to 1 micrometer in diameter. So this is the average diameter of the coccus. Okay. Then next is, so we have discussed cocci. Next is rod-shaped bacteria. So these are stick-like bacteria which has either round or tapered or fusiform or square or swollen ends. So actually they are looking like a stick-like bacteria. So this is the cocci, bacilli, a stick-like bacteria which can be either round end or tapered end, okay, or square or swollen end. The measurement is 1 to 10 micrometer in length and 0.3 to 1 micrometer in width. If they are short rods, then they are called cocobacilli. If it have not this much length, if it is half of this bacilli, short rods, then they are called cocobacillus. When multiplying, bacterial rods do not usually remain attached to one another. They may separate. So after multiplying, they may separate. They doesn't attach to one another. Occasionally, they may form chains. That is Streptobacillus species. These are the chain-like arrangement called Streptobacillus species that may occur occasionally. Then sometimes it may form branching chains. Example, lactobacilli. They show branching chain. Then mass together. They may occur in a group or mass. Example is Mycobacterium leprae, causing leprosy. Then next is sometimes they may remain attached at various angles and it may resemble Chinese letter. Look this picture. They may attach either in various angles. These are different types of angles in which they are arranged and they show similarity to Chinese letter arrangement. So it is example. So this type of arrangement can be seen in the bacteria causing diphtheria, that is Corynebacterium diphtheria. Then next is sometimes the rods of the genera Bacillus and Clostridium, they are capable of forming spores. So we have seen in the first picture, this picture, look, this yellow color is spores. So certain species of Clostridium or Bacilli, they are capable of forming spore. Spore is most resistant structure. It occurs during unfavorable conditions. When the bacteria meets certain unfavorable conditions, they convert to a more resistant dry desiccant form. That is called spore. So spores are looking like this. So the bacilli, the genera bacilli undergoes the spore formation. And when the conditions are favorable, they can be converted from spore to normal bacteria also. Okay. Then many rods are motile. So many of these rods can motile. That means that can move from one place to another using their single flagellum, or several flagellums are present. Look this picture. Certain bacteria possess single flagellum. This is the bacteria, rod-shaped bacteria possessing several flagella. It is seen whole their body. So like that arrangement is also present. Okay. Then Okay. So many rods are motile having either single flagella or several flagella at one end or at both ends or surrounding entire organs. So the arrangement of flagella we will study in detail in the later sessions. Okay. Next is about gram reaction. Many rods are gram negative. That means such as large group of enterobacteria. That means we will study in the staining methods about a special important staining, that is gram staining. We can differentiate from this gram staining. We differentiate bacteria into two types. One is gram positive and another is gram negative. So based on this gram reaction, the organisms can be grouped in different sessions. So many rods are gram negative, such as large group of enterobacteria. Some of them are gram positive, include Clostridium. So among this genera rods, bacilli, most of them are gram positive, some are gram negative. Gram positive, it gives violet color in staining. Gram negative gives pink color after staining. So in the bacilli, the gram positive rods include the species Clostridium, Corynebacterium species, Bacillus anthracis, Listeria. This all comes under gram positive. In gram negative, it may include certain enterobacteria. Next is some cocobacilli such as Yersinia species show bipolar staining. So Yersinia species, it is a cocobacilli, means it is short bacilli. And sometimes they may show bipolar staining when stained with methylene blue or Giemsa. So we will study this also in detail. So that's all about today's session. So we have discussed different shapes. First two shapes, that is cocci and rods. In the next session, we will discuss vibrio, spirali and spirochetes. Okay. Thank you all.